Today was Ketchikan. So today we arrived in port very early. We did not have breakfast or anything when we got off the boat because we woke up, we got dressed, went to the balcony to ooh and ah over the sights as we pulled in, and we wanted to get off the boat as soon as we possibly could because our day today was very short. We had to all be back on board by 2:30, so we knew we were limited.
I'm sure you've heard the phrase, "the silence is deafening." Well, I have purposefully left out any added audio or music to this clip, just to show you how peaceful it was as we sailed into the port of Ketchikan. Just take a moment to really listen into the background. There were no sounds of traffic, no sounds of factories or industry, no hustle and bustle. All you could hear were the occasional sounds of birds as we floated by the seashore. Today will be our first glimpse of the magic of Alaska. I could feel my mind slow down. I could feel my heart sigh in relief. The feeling of being in Alaska was palpable. My soul needed this and would soak in every moment. If you have an interest in private excursions, the green-roofed building there in the foreground is a place where you can go, and they have many booths inside in which you can book a private excursion through one of the locals instead of utilizing the cruise ship excursions. This can save quite a bit of money, so if you have an interest in that, I would strongly suggest you make a stop in there.
So when we first got off the boat, we had about 2.5 hours that we were able to go do a little bit of shopping. Grabbed a cup of coffee from a local little restaurant here, which was really good. Right as you leave the ship, the tours, both the ship-based tours as well as some local tours, pick you up right here, real super close. So in case you're wondering, when you get off of your cruise ship, there will be cab drivers as well as local tour guides that will offer to give you a tour that is not affiliated with your cruise ship. So don't feel like you have to book through your boat. There are options when you get off here in Ketchikan. And we are docked right beside the city center, which makes it very convenient for getting off and doing a little shopping, as well as taking the things you've purchased back to the boat before you may be doing a later excursion. So I did discover something else for you guys looking at doing excursions. Right here off the pier, there is a little visitor center inside this building. There are loads and loads of options for local tours. Again, not affiliated with the cruise line. And they say that they do have a guarantee to get you back to the ship on time. So in that same building where you can book those tours with the locals, they have very clean public restrooms. I am super excited because today we have booked a special excursion that we weren't intending on when we came here. We had one of our educational seminars yesterday was with Captain Ron, who, if you are familiar with the show Deadliest Catch, he is the captain that was featured in that show, one of the captains. So I was just showcasing some of the options that you have instead of booking directly with your cruise line. You can get off and support local by doing some of their tours. What do you guys do?
So we do wildlife tours. We go down to Saxon Native American Village. We take totem poles, see bears.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, bears.
Is it too early to see bears in May?
It's great. It's a great time to see bears.
Is it?
Actually. Yeah,
okay.
We seen 3 yesterday in the creek. So in the morning time, it's a really good time to come out and see them. And,
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hope you do good today.
Thank you so much.
At the very end of one of the docks right in front of the cruise ship, there is a little place called the Candy Corner. They have ice cream, candy, coffee, which is what we're here for. I got a large vanilla latte, and it was $5.94. Just to give you some reference where we are. I think I want to move here. So it is May, I always lose track of the day and the month and the everything, May 5th. And we came fully prepared for wintry, frigid, cold weather. In the shade, it is a little cool, but for me to take my jacket off, you know it's definitely warm enough. So the weather has cooperated so far. Bright blue skies, just a few little clouds, no rain forecast for the day, so we have our fingers crossed. So we're on the quest to get the infamous Ketchikan Fire Department t-shirts. Looks like we have found the fire department, so let's see where their little vending machine of t-shirts and challenge coins are. Kind of a neat shot for us. Fire department with our cruise ship there in the background. In this vending machine, there are shirts, patches, challenge coins. It looks like koozies down there. So let's see how this works. Apparently we touch the screen. Prices are pretty fair. Shirts are $28, up to $30. Cup coolers, $5. Challenge coins are $20, patches are $5. Inside the Ketchikan Fire Department, they have a small little museum with some fire-related stuff in here. Just for reference, these jackets are very hard to describe on a video without feeling them, but they are very, very nice, thick, well quality made. They are $35. Extra, extra large and 3XL is $39. But if you did not come prepared, you can definitely find anything you need. Sweatshirts are roughly $30. Of course, the jackets come in all different colors. Of course, they've got all kind of travel tchotchkes, magnets, t-shirts, jewelry. T-shirts are roughly $15 a piece. Hats are also $15. Coffee mugs, patches. They do have coins, keychains. I love postcards, sending postcards. And every port we've ever been in, I always ask if they have postcards as well as postcard stamps. Most of the time that's a no. However, here in Ketchikan, the very first shop that we stopped in that I got the postcards at, they sell individual postcard stamps. So be sure to ask if you have an interest in that. So let's talk a little bit about the weather. I came prepared for Arctic conditions. I'm talking scarves, raincoats, gloves, hats. I even bought a huge pack of the hot hands things. I think I got 20 pairs of them in there because I wanted to be sure that my little hands was gonna be warm. And even though Brandon said he's fine, he don't need anything, I had enough for him too, and I had packed those in our bag today. We got off the boat and this morning it was just a little nippy. And I'm thinking, okay, it is 6 in the morning. Surely it's going to, either stay this cold or get colder throughout the day. I didn't know what to expect. We're in Alaska. I mean, what do you think? Let me tell you, it got up to high 50s and I quickly had to start shedding those layers, and I brought back a whole ton of stuff back to the boat before we took our excursion because it was way warmer than we thought. We did not have a drop of precipitation in the air, which was unexpected because everything we had ever heard prior to coming on an Alaskan trip was pack a raincoat, pack a raincoat, pack a raincoat. I bought 2 raincoats specifically for this trip, and we didn't need it. I don't want to let my guard down and think that this is going to be the case as we go further north, because from what I understand, it is going to get colder and colder. So I feel like those purchases and all the things that I brought will come in handy. But today, we did not need them. It was gorgeous. I mean, you could not have picked a better day, better temperature, better everything for everything that we did today. It was absolutely wonderful. Postcard, picturesque. And tonight, well, let me back up a little bit. After we boarded back on the ship, our onboard time was 2:30 because we were leaving at 3. We got back on board, had a little lunch at the buffet, and if you know us and if you know any of our past cruise videos, you will see us always eating at a restaurant in the dining room something other than the buffet. The buffet on board Princess. In comparing cruise lines, and I'm always going to be honest with you guys, there's pros and cons to each and every one of them. Just the buffet alone on Princess has been mind-blowing. It has been our preferred place to eat. So we got on board, we decided to go to the buffet. We had a little sample platter. I said, you know, it's only on a cruise that you have chicken nuggets, potato salad, what else did I have? Fruit, a Caesar salad, and spaghetti. So just the weird combinations that you have. Of course, it's like going to Golden Corral, same thing. But the quality of the buffet has been wonderful. The choices have been wonderful. The taste has been wonderful. So no complaints there. We decided we were going to try to walk around and find a little quiet, secluded area to sit down. We went outside to the dome area, which is on the very, very front of the ship. Part of it is completely enclosed in glass, and then if you walk out to the very tippy part of the ship, which is called the bow, there's also another part that's considered the dome, but it's like half covered. So we thought when we first got on this boat that, oh, that'd be perfect spot to be in. You can still get the sunshine coming through the glass. The glass will knock off any wind, so it will not be that cold. We were wrong. Even though it was super nice in port, when this boat started moving and the wind started blowing through that place, it was absolutely freezing. And there was a child in the pool. I was shocked. There's no way that I could do that. But you know, kids, they see a swimming pool and they don't care. They have to be in it. And I'm not sure where they were from. If they were in a very cold climate, you know, in their hometown, this may be warm to them, but to me, it's gotta be like 80 degrees before I swim. With our package, we of course have the specialty dining, unlimited specialty dining this week. So we felt compelled to pick a different specialty dining restaurant each night. No matter what we thought about it, we were like, we're gonna try it and give it just a go and be open-minded and see what it's all about. So we had picked, again, I can't pronounce it, Umai. So if you guys know how to pronounce that, send me a pronunciation key or something. I'm gonna pronounce it as Umai. We went to the Umai hot pot. It is in the same restaurant as the teppanyaki, also called the same, Umai teppanyaki. And we had almost decided to cancel that reservation. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I looked at our app to see about canceling it, there was a penalty, there was a charge. And I'm almost embarrassed to say this because it was only $10 a piece. So for 20 bucks to cancel it, I still wasn't willing to pay that. I'm thinking $10 is $10, y'all. So I told Brandon, I'm like, look, we need to at least go. We need to at least go have a salad, go have a bowl of soup, go have something in there. Even if we don't eat anything, just so that we don't have to pay that cancellation fee. If we hate it, we can leave there and guess what? We can go to the buffet. So we went in, again, with an open mind. We both, looked over the menu and we were like, it might not be as bad as what we thought because the menu online, or not online, but on the app, didn't give as much description as what the menu that we saw inside the restaurant. So after we looked it over, we were like, this might be an okay thing. So as I did the video earlier while we were there, the choices that we made and just the experience itself, it actually was pretty cool. And just to be honest, funny as this is, Brandon and I both agreed that out of all the specialty dinings that we have done this week, it was probably our favorite. So we were glad that we went. And this is what it looks like inside. A teppanyaki place. So Brandon chose for his meat shrimp, pork belly, and strip loin. And you get a platter of vegetables, which looks to be mushrooms, corn, bean sprouts, and some cabbage. We also got a trio of sweet sauces and a trio of spicy sauces to try. And I chose chicken, strip loin, and shrimp. And of course the shrimp are gonna go to Brandon. Not quite sure how long it takes to cook, so we're just gonna kind of test it as we go. I'll make sure all that meat's cooked thoroughly. For dessert, Brandon and I both picked a fruit platter. This complements the spiciness of some of our sauces from the soup. And now it is, let's see, 10 after 7 p.m. The things that we're going to do tonight is it is an 80s night tonight, so we are going to be doing the silent disco. We've never ever done before on any cruise line, so we were pumped and excited about doing that. They will have different 80s music, little venues all over the ship tonight just based on that theme. I can only assume that as we travel further north and we go into Juneau tomorrow, we go in to see the glaciers tomorrow, we then go up to Skagway, which we have an excursion booked to do the White Pass Railway. I can only imagine just how much better and better and better this trip is going to build, and all the memories that I'm tucking down inside my heart that I just feel so blessed, and I'm so excited to be here. And I will treasure each of these things, and I really hope that each of you at some point in your life can experience something like this. I will be glad to see you tomorrow. I will share all the things that we do tomorrow, and not quite sure what that's going to be yet. So you guys hang in there, and we will have a great day with you then.